Hey, what's going on? You know what this is, man. It's the Ruger Spread. It's Chef Reemo. You're here for another edition of Cuts. Definitely let's go into the episode right now. Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, my creators, what's going on? You already know how I go. It's the neighborhood Ruger Spread. Reemo Marac, you are here. You are here for another edition, another episode of the C.U.T.S Podcast. You know what the CUTS stand for? Culture, Urban, Technology, and Sports. We are here at episode 123.
Ooh, I like
Episode 122, I had my homie, I had my guy, Mark Ellerbear, well-known journalist, photographer on the rise, dopeness creative, and that's right, for you journalists, yo, you want to get that W challenge, pull up, because he was stumbling on the W challenge. But nonetheless, I got the homie yet. Oh man, if you know, you see her familiar face, you've probably seen it on TV shows, you've seen it on movies. Also, too, oh man, she's behind the scenes. Oh, she does political things. She's on magazine. Look, we got all the magazines here. We're gonna talk about it. I got my homie. I got Lulu Lopez in the building, son. Miami's own, New York's own.
Hey, thank you. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I am so proud of you as well.
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you.
God,
Thank
you are amazing at what you do. You deserve the best. And
Yes.
look at this. I'm
Yes.
so proud to be here. Thank you for having me.
I know. Since the last time I had you was at the other studio. You know, shout outs to them. You know, but you know, with time, you know, you gotta
Grow,
increase the
expand.
brand, its growth, and everything like that. What's going on? Let's get right to it. Oh my God, I'm bugging out. The sponsor, Dubby. Listen, you got to get Dubby energy drink, coffee, cherry coffee extract energy drink. It gets you on the go for content creators, gamers, actresses,
Yeah.
podcasters, the whole nine. Dubby, it's the official drink of the C.U.T.S Podcast, and as well as, too, if you want to buy some stuff, get some merch or whatever, use my code Reemo approved. Reemo approved, get you 10% off. Definitely go get Dubby. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get right with this with you. Let's catch up. Cause I know the last time we talked, right?
Yeah.
You were getting your feet wet as an executive, producer, director. What has happened with the growth since that time?
So much. Oh my God, I can't even tell you. So I wrote finally my
Oh, nice.
pilot. I actually shot it during
wow.
quarantine. We shot it. It went to a lot of film festivals. I won for first time female director. We won for best comedy. We won for so many awards. I think I had 5 awards in total. It went to Hollywood awards. We ended up in Hollywood watching the pilot on the big screen in LA.
You see who I be bringing you here, my creatives? Do you like? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, continue.
Chelsea Film Festival, they interviewed me. It was accepted, which is great for me, especially because Chelsea Film Festival was accepted. They accepted my pilot during Hispanic Heritage Month.
Nice.
So that meant so much to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being the fact that I'm Hispanic and I did this pilot and shot this pilot for us Hispanic people out there. Yes. So
no, that's what's up, and I'm glad. I'm definitely glad you touched on that because that was definitely what I was going to get into with you. With the rise for the Hispanic culture and some Hispanic people thereof in entertainment, what's your take upon the last decade? And I want to say, and I say that because there was a somewhat of an influx, right, of mainstream. Like it started being mainstream again. Not to say that Hispanic people in the culture and entertainment were never left out, but it started becoming prevalent again, and especially within this last decade.
Yes.
Like, what's your take on it? How do you feel about it? And as well as, what do you see going forward with the influx?
I think it's actually opening up more for us Hispanics. Definitely, especially on Netflix, they're looking for a lot of diversity. And I think that they're starting to realize that, listen, we've been putting the Hispanics in the back burner. And there's so many Hispanics and Latinos that have so much talent. And they're not, unfortunately, because we are Hispanics. I spoke about this, about my accent, especially. Right. I look Arabian or Italian, and I go to castings based on my headshot. And then once I get there and I speak for the casting, it's like, oh, she's Spanish for sure. So it's definitely, we get put in the back burner due to that.
Mhm.
But I think because us Hispanics have been doing so much behind the scenes and doing their own projects like myself, and I'm figuring out that now Netflix is like, oh, wait a minute, these people are really talented, or you know what, and they're starting to open more doors and more doors for us,
Right.
especially for content.
Right.
Yes. So, and they also realize that they want more diverse in their shows and in their movies.
Right. And also too, because I definitely know with you, definitely your roles, they always like change. It's never the stereotypical in a sense.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely get like not say mainstream high profile, but he's definitely like, okay, she can be beyond mom, or she could be beyond like, okay, maid or whatever. This is like, okay, she's leading mistress, or she's
Yeah.
leading, you know, executive, and that's in that regard and
that
stuff like that. So definitely, you know, with the change and everything, you know, definitely glad for you of what's happening. And also too, like even with your content, you know, always with your content, you go like beyond, and you touch the level, you touch the line. So I want to ask you, when it comes to that, do you feel it hinders for what you do in entertainment, or do you feel it's like, all right, yeah, you're more demeanor is like, yo, the hell with this, I'm doing what I do, I stay consistent, I'm gonna be consistent with my marketing. It's like, take my creators, reach out to you right now, my creators, take my creators into like that feeling, because
Yes.
because you know how we're in, you know, the society we're in right now.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
oh my God, you're too political, that's it, cancel or whatever.
Oh
But
my God,
with
yeah.
you, I've always sometimes known you.
Yes.
You don't be giving a damn.
I
You know?
don't.
So yeah, so definitely let's get into it.
I
Let's get
don't.
into it.
I don't. And it's funny that you say that. You mentioned that because just yesterday or the day before yesterday, there was a marketing. I have a friend who's a marketing genius. He's huge. He just signed Mano actually to his company, and he was explaining to me like, listen, you got to be careful with your brand, with not you posting so much political things, not posting so much about your feelings about love and heartbreak and whatever you're going through. And I understand what they're saying, but yeah, if you can't be yourself, it's just like Cardi B. Cardi B's herself. And people love her because she's herself, because she keeps it 100, because she keeps it real. She doesn't care. I do understand though, there is, you know, it's not like somebody I'm posting 24/7 and I'm making people, you know, I switch it up. You know, I post funny things one day on my story. The next day I post what I believe, what I truly believe in, because I don't want to change because of the industry. I don't
Right.
want to stop being myself either. I want to make sure people are woke and they understand, they see the truth as well, because we're here. We are, you know, people look up to us in a way. And so we want to make sure that we don't also want to deliver like fake news, and we want them to be aware of what's really going on. I want to be not an inspiration, and also letting them know like, listen, this is what's going on. And yeah, I know it's a touchy subject, because my manager also just said, you know, watch what you post. But I guess like you said, 50-50. I go 50-50. I still listen,
Right.
but I still, once in a blue, I just refrain myself from posting too much about it, but I still want to post of something that I truly passionate believe in.
Right.
100%.
No, so all right. So I definitely had this question saved because I know of your political stance. What was your take on the state address with Biden? What's your take on it?
Oh God.
What's
We're
your
not
take?
going
No.
there. No way.
I'm just saying.
No
all right,
way.
listen. I just want everybody to know we're not going crazy, but I just haven't seen it in a while. I just got to know what your take on it.
God.
I mean, we can be comical about it.
Please. No. He's a moron, and please. And I hope everybody that voted for him realized what a mistake they made. Because, you know, again, I was totally against, years ago, I was against Trump. I used to protest against him until I woke up and I realized certain things that the media manipulates in reference to you know, to speeches and stuff. And then once you do your own research, I just tell people, do your own research.
Right.
Don't believe 90% of what the media is telling you is based on, you know, they cut it, or they, you know, it's the media. We're in this industry, so we understand perfectly.
Right.
So don't believe half of what the media tells you. Just do your own research.
Right. Because for me, it was just like, I hate to say it. Normally, I try to be my best and not to be emo about what I see and what you know. But I was just like, brother, eggs.
Yeah. Not only eggs,
is
gas.
$8. Gas is $7.
Let me tell you,
Milk.
when Trump was
Milk.
president, it was really, really. I mean,
It was reasonable.
blowing in, and no, it was great. He went down. The gas was super. There was no war between Russia and us, and we weren't scared. Now I look at TikTok sometimes, and they're talking about nuclear war. I already bought my. By the way, I purchased, and everybody should have this, the emergency book bag, just in case something happens. It has 5 years of food.
Right.
And 5 years of water.
Right.
I have everything. I have my book bag. In fact, I'm going to make a video in reference to that because it's good to be prepared just in case,
Right.
you know.
You never know.
You never
Yeah,
know.
but I was just like, my man,
Yep.
milk, gallon of milk, $6, $7. Listen, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that? Yes, my crazy. Like, you know how I do it when I say it gets crazy. You know what's crazy? Actually buy the organic coconut milk versus regular milk. Not just for
Yeah.
health reasons. It's because price-wise.
Oh, health reasons is really good.
Health reasons is really good, but
Amazing.
it's just price-wise.
Yeah.
I feel better. Okay?
Well, that's great then
No,
for you.
I feel better.
because you're getting healthier. on
No,
top of it.
right. But I feel better mental-wise.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know what? Buying organic milk for like $6, $7 makes sense. More
Yes,
than
more than a regular. Yeah.
Are you batshit crazy?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? Are you serious? Like,
Well, he is batshit
No.
crazy, but you know, you
No.
said it correctly.
no,
there you
but
go.
I'm just saying, like I go around the corner because my curves, you know, I live in Harlem. So I go around the corner to like the regular Food Town supermarket. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, you know, I'm on my cereal fix, right? I had to like wipe the call up my eye, like, wait.
This is not a sponsor, but you should
No,
go to
it's not a
Trader
sponsor.
Joe's.
Yeah,
Because
right. No,
Trader
Joe's
Joe's,
fire.
people have a misconception that healthy food is expensive. Whole Foods is expensive, but Trader Joe's is
No, yeah,
amazing.
yeah, it's definitely.
I leave with like 3 bags and I pay like $60. What I paid in Fine Fare, I buy one little thing and I'm like, what? $40? I just got like 4 things.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable. But I definitely I knew when you hit me up.
Oh yeah.
And then when that came on, I was like, yo, I have to get on here. We're going to talk about this. I know, but I'm just saying, we're going to talk about this. Well, oh my God. What else?
You know, I lost like 2 friends or 3
Oh, no,
friends
I'm so sorry about
because
that.
of
Yes.
Trump.
Wow.
No, I'm saying because once I realized what
Right.
Trump, you know, what the reality of, you know, yeah, he's an idiot. He says certain things, but at the end of the day, I think a lot of people had a misconception. I was one of them. And
Right.
and when it was Biden, you know, with Trump, I was going for Trump. And it's funny because 3 of my girlfriends stopped talking to me because they were like, how can you be Latina and Trump? And I'm like, but now they realize what's going on with the immigrants here and all this, and people that, you know, he was trying to protect the people from, you know, the child trafficking coming into
Right.
the country, you know, but you know, they took it wrong, and people were already like, you know, super upset with me. So I lost a couple of friends.
So in regards to that, like is your feeling more so the hell with it, or is it like, all right, wow, like we're really gonna like stop being my friend over my political? Because here's my thing.
That's stupid
Right, right.
because yeah,
Right.
like if you're gonna stop being my friend because of a political differences, like
Right.
then you were never a real friend to begin with. Because I respect everybody's. Like I have massive friends that still love Biden, and I'm not gonna stop talking. I try to explain to them, listen, you know, but if that's their decision, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop being their friends. Then you're not a good friend, or you never wanted to be my friend from the first place.
No, correct. And then what's crazy for me always is like I always like talk about it on my Facebook a lot of times, and I'm like, you guys gotta like separate. And I talk to my students as well about it. You gotta separate the emotion, your heart from your mind. Like that's the one thing big with my mom, my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like as I was growing up, they did their best to like separate that for me because they knew at the time, you know, I was high strung. I was emotionally high strung.
Yes.
You know, as a child, you know what I'm saying, and growing up and stuff like that. So a lot of times they would just harp on, you know, mental, you know, critical thinking. You know, my mother was a psychologist. You know, my mother was a drug psychologist and a psychologist
Right.
as well. So I had all the books, you know, in at home. All right, mental.
That's
like,
great.
pinpoint, you know, and certain things like that. But it's like it's just crazy now in this times that we're in
I know.
that, you know, ever since after COVID, it's like, yo, logic, mental capacity, you know, morale, you know, responsibilities, you know, it's like, why are we so convoluted with confusion? And it's not only just with me, it's just overall, just in general. It's like people are afraid that boundaries and being logical
Oh yeah,
makes sense. Like
100%.
what's your take on it? Like, what do you feel
No,
about as going on, in the society and everything like that?
people don't do their research, and it's unfortunately because we are, and I was one of them,
Right.
ignorant, not ignorant in a bad way. It's just it happens to be that we were taught that you got to do this. If they tell us to do this, or if they tell us this is bad, then we believe it's bad.
Right.
We don't go above and beyond to say why is it bad. Let me do my research on this. Let me see what ingredients that contains before I put that in my body.
Right.
Let me see how is it possible that all of a sudden something appears out of the of nowhere, and they have a solution for it out of nowhere. Like, people don't really question it. They just believe it.
Right.
And I think that comes from the way we were trained and thought, and the media has a lot to do with it, and unfortunately, TV has a lot, the news has a lot to control people's brains and manipulate people to believe what they want them to believe. So we live in this unfortunate that people, it's like they're saying people don't want to know the truth. I think that people don't want to really know the truth. Like there's friends that I've had a discussion with and I'm like, listen, and I show them proof and they still like, no, and they still deny it. And I think it's because they want to believe the lie rather than believe the truth.
Which is insane. And it's like, for you, and I'm glad you touched on that. It's just like, it's just so weird. Like, even like, all right, I remember I put a post up, right? I think like earlier today, I put a post up regarding like Russell Westbrook, right? Now, okay, fine. The media wasn't friendly to him when he was in LA or whatever the case may be. But, his wife, was defending in a sense like, I guess one of the reporters put, yeah, he was a vampire in the locker room, saying that he sucked the life out of the locker room, right? Now, I get it, figuratively versus literally, right?
Yes.
But the wife was explaining like, like chill with that because, what my son has to go through. You know what I'm saying? Because, today's youth and when I was explaining to the people, like some people like, so what? He's a high profile athlete and figure, oh, he'll deal with it. I'm like, that's not, you're misinterpreting, or you're getting a misconception of what this is about. And I had to explain to him, even on my live, explain to him like, hey, I have to deal with this with the youth on a daily basis from Monday to Friday, because they come into the schools with the most outlandish
Oh my God.
of things. You know what I'm saying? And just even just now, I remember earlier today, you know what I'm saying, at work, one of my students, a lot of the students were coming at, non-black teachers about, oh, well, I don't have to listen to you. It's Black History Month. And it's like joking. I'm like, yo, and I was pissed.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to understand, I wasn't doing it because the teachers are non-black. Let's just get that very, very, very clear. That's not what this is about.
No.
This is more about, logically. It's like,
Logic and respect.
And the respect.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be celebratory.
Yeah.
Not, oh, it's a conditional thing, or for that matter, oh, it's a privilege. I'm like, no, you're bugging.
Yeah.
And I ripped my students. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ripped my students because I was like, yo, how dare you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I know what you're saying.
And it's just like, and what you're touching on is just so true, because it's like, yo, we come to a point where it's like, okay, oh, you're chastising me because you're trying to tell me about structure. And it's like, no, this is what it is.
Exactly. I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to make you awake. I'm trying to let you out of the matrix, how they say. Trying to make you wake up, but some people just don't want to. They rather stay asleep.
My God. Listen, let's definitely get back to you. There was a rising star. You are, well, not even rising star. We star. I'm
Thank
bugging
you.
my grass. I'm so sorry. But as of late, BET Plus. We
Yes.
gotta talk about this project, please. Please let my creators know about this project on BET Plus.
Yes.
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo, baby. That's crazy. You know what's crazy? That I played his mother. And I'm like, everybody's like, how did you play Danny Trejo's mother? And I'm like, because they're like, isn't he like 60 years old? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like 80. It's just I look 20. No, I'm just playing. But imagine I found the fountain of youth here.
You imagine.
No, it's a flashback from the 70s when he
Nice.
was a child. So he's talking about back when he was a child in the
Right.
movie. It's a horror movie.
Right.
Eric Roberts is in it as as well. Bill Cobb's amazing. Bill Cobb's. He's a little older, but he's one of the legends. Very good actor.
Right.
And then Danny Trejo, which is crazy because I grew up machete.
Right.
Like this is machete, and I'm playing it. I landed the role at his mother. Like that is.
Right.
That was bonkers to me. And then I just finished a movie with Earthquake, the comedian.
Yes.
And Donnell Rollins.
Yes.
It's a comedy. I play Earthquake's girlfriend, and I can't wait for that one to come
Yo,
out.
my creative.
It's hysterical. It's going to be on Netflix,
Yeah.
and I'm so excited for that one as well. And I just landed a role for a Christmas movie for Hallmark. And I'm super stoked about that. I'm leaving next week. We're shooting it, and I play a supporting actress for that one. So it's coming. It's coming.
No. Yeah, thank you. I was about to say we're not doing the sharing here on the podcast. You've been doing amazing.
Yes.
Oh man. Oh, listen. All right, it's time to get at you, young lady.
And then I have obviously the magazine. So. I landed this year has been great.
This right here, son. Look at this right here. So listen, my creators. I'm bringing you cover, story, people. I'm bringing you like up close. Come on, my creators. I stay bringing you the talent here on the C.U.T.S Podcast.
Yeah, the front and the back. Look at the back.
You're on the front and the back. What?
Yeah, that's like a fashion magazines that they have. I landed the obviously the cover, which was great. I mean, it started with one, and then it just started like down roll. I mean, upward. Everybody started calling me. I want to do a photo shoot with me and with you, and then all of a sudden, definitely that went. They're like, yo, guess what? You landed the cover. I submitted it and you landed the cover. I was like, really? Wow, that's great. Oh my God. And then the latest one was Industry Rule Magazine, who I work with actually. They hire me. I am I interview I interview Jimmy Fallon with them. I've interviewed Mookie Wilson, legend Meds. I've interviewed, all the Yankee players through them. So then they have their magazine.
Oh, yeah.
Called Industry Rule Magazine. Ja Rule is in the cover, but they says here, someone who to watch for is Lulu Lopez. And so they actually wrote a spread about me, and which was great because a lot of people don't know this about me, what it states here. If I can find it, see if you have better luck. Unbelievable.
We're gonna
this is crazy.
We're going to find you. Because she's so hot. She's so on point and fuego. Can't find her on here.
Can't find me in there. No, I have find me. Let me see. Probably I'm the beginning. Hold on.
Hold on. Yeah, we're going to turn the page. We turn pages here on the C.U.T.S Podcast. Page 14. All right.
Oh, you see?
All right. Wow, look at that.
So yeah, there's a little bit things about myself, about how I became an actress, and things that people don't know. Just a few interviews.
Okay.
Things that people don't know about me.
All right.
So check out.
Speaking of don't know, all right, my creators, we got to get to the Dubby Challenge.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, the Dubby Challenge. Here on the Dubby Challenge, shout out to Dubby, once again, the sponsor of the C.U.T.S Podcast. Dubby Challenge, right? It's either a random question, or rather random topic, or trivia question. We're going to go to trivia questions. We're going to test.
Why not a random?
Nope. We're going to test.
Man, I was dreading for this one. I was like,
Miamian knowledge, son.
Woo!
We're going to test your Miami knowledge, son. Listen, you got to get above 60%.
Okay. I got this.
To be the winner of this challenge.
I got this.
You sure?
I got this.
We're going to get through this real quick. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right.
I'm sweating.
You sweating? You sure? You're going to get through
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
The Dubby Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Can I cheat?
What is Miami, Florida's nickname?
Miami, the Heat.
No, that's the basketball team. Miami, Florida, the city.
Sunshine, the Sunshine State. Oh, you mean Miami?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said Florida. You said Miami, Florida.
No, right. Miami. All right, Miami. What is the nickname?
Damn, Miami has a nickname?
Yes, it does.
Get out of
Yes,
here.
it does.
No, it
Oh.
does not.
Woo, do you want to pass?
No, who lied? Somebody lied in
nobody lied.
Wikipedia.
I researched this.
Somebody
No,
lied
nobody
in
lied.
Wikipedia.
No, don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't
You got
cheat.
me.
Don't cheat. Do you want to pass? Because you have to be 60%.
What is Miami? Okay, let me take a guess. What is Miami's nickname?
You got 3 chances.
Miami's nickname.
Miami's nickname.
Miami.
Nope. Eh.
That's how we say Miami.
Miami, right. You got two
Okay,
more.
2 more. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Little Cuba.
Mm-mm. Nope.
That was our nickname was
Right.
like up what is it? It's not Miami, is north of Cuba.
Right. I know about that, but no, that's not it.
It's not that one? Okay. So the last one
No,
would
one more
be
chance.
You see that, but that was our
Yo,
nickname.
I'm telling you, kid.
Maybe they switch it up,
They
these
be
new people coming up.
on this
No,
W challenge.
you know what
son.
it is? The real Miami people, it's north of Cuba, we used to call Miami.
Right.
But I guess now since so many people are there now, they probably
Right.
switched it up. I mean,
Right. 'Cause I have the reason.
305.
Well, right, but no. The answer
What
is
is it?
Magic City, and here's the reason why. Hey, hold on.
I've never heard of that.
Miami has many nicknames, but perhaps the most enduring is Magic City. Originally proposed by Ethan V. Blackman in 1896, the name rang true to Miami's winter visitors, who often remarked that city grew so much from one year to the next. It was like magic.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Listen, you
I
learn
researched
something
it.
every day.
I
Good for you. You're a good researcher.
All right, ready? All right. Number 2. All right. Miami is the only major city that was founded by, and I'll give you the 3 choices. A, an Indian. B, a woman. C, a president.
An Indian.
Mm,
A president.
wrong.
A woman?
Yup, here we go. Yes, a woman.
Stop.
Julia Tuttle, a
Damn.
local citrus grower, was the original owner of the land upon which Miami was built. After the Great Freeze of 1894 to 1895, the crops in which was then known as
Damn.
Biscayne Bay Country.
Biscayne Bay, yeah. of
Biscayne Bay
course.
Country were the only ones in Florida that survived. Tuttle subsequently convinced railroad tycoon Henry Flagler to extend his Florida East Coast Railway to the region, which she became known as the Mother of Miami.
Well, to my defense,
Right, to your defense.
I'm not from Miami. I'm from Colombia. I was born and raised in Colombia, but
Right.
then I was raised in Miami.
No,
too,
but
so-
all right. So
just
all right.
joking.
So I ain't gonna hold you. All right, you passed through it first. All right, you passed. So you got to get these next 3.
Oh my God,
You got to get next 3
the hell?
for 60%. She has to get these next 3. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Miami has been called the blank capital of the world.
Sunshine State.
Mm-mm. You know, got 2 more chances, yo.
Can I get a A, B,
You
and
wanna
C,
hit?
a
All right,
multiple
you wanna hit?
choice?
Yeah, no, all right. So, all right, fine. You get multiple choice. So, A, it's the vacation
Of the world.
capital of the world.
Uh-huh.
B, exotic capital of the world. Or C, cruise of the capital of the world.
Cruise like the cruises?
Yeah, cruise.
The cruise.
Okay, you got that right. Ding, ding, ding.
100%.
But here's the
yeah.
reason.
Yeah, because all the ports in Miami.
Okay, Miami's unique geographic position makes
Mhm.
its ports easily accessible to Caribbean, Latin America markets, as well as those of Asia and Europe by the way of the Panama Canal.
Yes, I knew that one.
Okay.
So I got one right.
You got one right. All right, remember, you gotta get these next. You gotta get these next 2.
I get
Next
it.
2. Be at 60%.
Okay.
That's how you win. You got to be at 60%. Which movie was filmed in Miami?
So many.
All right, hold on.
Bad Boys.
Hold on. A, Jurassic Park. B, Jerry Maguire. C, Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, you're good. All right. You already know about the movie, but Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, 1994, features Jim Carrey as
Mhm.
Ace Ventura, an animal detective who is tasked with finding the abducted dolphin mascot of the Miami Dolphins
Miami
football team.
Dolphins football. Mariano.
Woo!
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, my creatives, she needs this one to win this challenge.
Come on, give it to me.
All right, listen. All right. I have faith for you to get this, but I don't know.
Oh my gosh,
All
stop
right,
putting
let's
the
go.
pressure on.
Let's go.
I'm sweating.
Here we go, my creatives.
Give me a magazine.
Which Grand Theft Auto city is based on Miami?
Oh, I know this.
All right, A,
Come on.
Liberty City,
Uh-huh.
B,
Carol
San
City.
Jose City, C, Vice City.
Liberty City.
Oh,
What is it? What was it again?
I said San Jose,
Uh-huh.
Liberty City, Vice City.
Vice City.
All right, we're gonna let you pass. Yes, it is. We're gonna let it pass. We're gonna let you get the 60%. We're gonna be nice. All right, so here's the reason. Vice City is described by the video game producer Leslie Benitez as a party town, all sun and sex and sea.
Miami Vice.
Right.
Yeah, duh.
But with the dark, with that same dark edge underneath. All right, you're off the.
So I did 60.
60%. All right, passed the dummy challenge.
Wow.
It was close. It was close, my graders. Woo! We have to revoke your Miami card.
You do. I believe.
No. But you saved yourself. You saved yourself.
No, but actually, I think you're gonna have to, especially nowadays. Like I go to Miami and I'm like, what? Wait, I don't recognize. Like it's everything's so brand new now in so
Right.
many different places that
Right.
I'm like, wow, it's crazy.
It's all good though. But my creatives,
The time is up.
it's about that time.
No, I have so much fun with Reemo.
Listen. I keep telling you, man. C.U.T.S Podcast. You know what it goes, man. We're here. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google, Apple, Amazon Music, DJ Chase Radio on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to all you guys listening in.
Follow me, Lulu
Yes,
Lopez
there we go.
official.
Let's get it. Look, I didn't even have to prep her. She just pow, 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 pow. Go ahead, let everybody know.
Follow me on every social media, Lulu Lopez official.
Okay. You know what it is, my creators. You know where to follow me at. You already know what it is, man. At Reemo Marac _ on Instagram, on Twitter. Yes, I get real violent on Twitter. At Reemo Marac. Go to the website, ReemoMarac.com. Also, too, if you want to listen to the episodes and as well as view the episodes, go to the website, ReemoMarac.com. Also, my music artists, you want me to review your music, go to groover.co. I review music there. Hit me up on the DM. I'll send you the link. And, put your music, and as well as the sponsor, Dubby. Go get Dubby, man. Use the promo code Reemo approved. You get 10% off. Dubby is the energy drink of the creatives. And on that note, my creatives, this is episode 123. You heard 123 of the C.U.T.S Podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know what's up. You know what it is. You know my hashtag. That's PTC. That's pound that chest. Oh, I hit the mic and still pound that chest. Come on, man. Hands over the eyes. You already know what it means after that. It's the 2 up. And that's peace.
Peace and love.